Well, it looks like you're the only one in chat, fair ladies, but welcome to the stream. Ooh, fair lady Z, sorry, excuse me. I'm assuming that's the car, the vehicular. What's up, Pete Dog? There's a couple more humans. Or are they all bots? I'd say with the view count that we're getting lately, they're not bots. It's just YouTube watcher rewatching everything over and over again. Nice, man. Do you still have one? Or no? How are you liking Metro Exodus, Beat Dog? Sweet. What are you running now? I don't know what the fuck this playlist is. And there goes my monetization like it really matters. I just played something open source on Epidemic and it was like, eh. Heating it up. Man, I was messing with Asus Aura earlier. I'm so mad at it. The Corsair IQ or whatever. I don't use it. I'm using Asus Aura, but it's been annoying. The Corsair IQ stuff, Corsair memory at least, I could never, like I could get it working, but it was hit or miss on Asus Aura. At least the, what board was that? Maximus Hero 11? Yeah, Maximus Hero 11. Doing good, YouTube watcher. Just got done with the gym, so a little bit more chilled out. I gotta get up early again, so we'll see how long this goes. I don't think it's gonna go that long. You should totally get a 24-inch 144 Hz 1440p monitor. I have one, and I highly recommend it, sir. You really like the Volvo station wagons after your fiance totaled your mint 2000 Volvo S70? Bought an 02 cross country and blew up that transmission. You got the 2.8 liter V6 manual Passat. Okay. Is that the V6 Passat or the VR6? The same motor that came in some of the GTIs. Mine ETH on the 5700 XT. I don't mind with the custom loops. It scares me too much, man. Because then if a pump dies, not only does your CPU go, but so does your GPU. It's only because I'm worried about the pump dying, not really worried about leaks. Of course, I haven't had a D5 pump die on me ever. But this is a new pump that I have from Borrow. I don't know what our likelihood is. I'm ripping the cellophane off this thing. Ooh. Giving up. No, no, I ain't giving up. No, no. I already know this whole song. It's a roller coaster, yeah. The B5 Audi. Pumps typically have a lot lower of a lifespan than fans still, though, too. And then you still have the fins coming off of it. The PC will usually be able to shut down quick enough. Yeah, the gas mileage on those V6s weren't very good. No, ain't giving you up. No, no. 30 seconds. No, no. That it does. All right. Let's rock and roll, Batman. I don't know, Batman. I don't even know what that means. What's up, sons? It's Blind Run with Sound Attack once again. Sorry for the long intro. I just realized that was super long, but that's okay. We got some car chat in, so that's cool. So today we're going to be just manually overclocking the RX 5700 XT 50th Anniversary Edition. I think between the manual overclock we did initially on the 3600 and then the precision boost overdrive that we ran yesterday, and I think we're going to leave it on the precision boost overdrive PBO for you nerds out there. So I think we're just going to go ahead and overclock the GPU because that makes sense. Man, this one isn't as good as the other one, but I haven't done this yet. Let's just go through it. So, first off, we already know the GPU auto overclock. Go over here. The GPU auto overclock went up to 2079. Let's check the RAM real quick. The auto overclock is 1830 megahertz on the memory. And let's see if this still says 2079 or whatnot. I don't have it, Kieran. I have it somewhere, but I don't know where it went. 2079. I'm going to wear it to PAX, hopefully. Somewhere around here. Anyways, you distracted me. Now you're making me want to go find the wig, but I won't. Not today. Not today. This is serious. This is serious business, okay? So let's head on over. It said what, 1830 on that. So, all right. So advanced control. All right. So not sure what this really does for nothing. It does nothing for us because our voltage is capped. All right, cool. So let's see. Fine tuning. There we go. This is what I want right here, dude. So the frequency was 2079. We know that worked. So let's bump it up to, well, here, no, let's do 2079, right? And then let's do VRAM and advanced control and take this up to 1830, right? That's correct. 1830 is what the auto overclock gave it. Because we haven't overclocked memory yet. And let's just do a run with both of them applied at the same time. Because the auto overclock won't apply both of those at the same time. You can do either or. So let's go ahead and grab that and give ourselves a run real quick. Is the room cooler now? No, it's hotter because it's dissipating more heat. It's just quieter. All right. What's the power draw on the 60 mega hash? Oh, YouTube watcher would know. I don't know. When I got this card, no miners worked with it. So I didn't get to test mining on it. Maybe I should, though. At least test mining on it. That would be cool. All right, let's get this running. How's everybody's night tonight, by the way? Test with your ETH-ADDY. I have my own ETH-ADDY, okay, sir? Sir? What do you think I am? Crypto noob? I do need to download some firmware for that Trezor. I haven't used the Trezor in a hot minute. Probably be good to do, huh? Benchmarks take so long. Feel like, no, I guess it's not. It's about the same. I don't think we got much of any performance increase here. And it's just basically adding in the memory overclock. Search for beer. Look at that alien. Dude, I've stared at this benchmark way too much in my life. Way too much. All of us. And then you guys still show up to stare at me running the benchmark you've already stared at. At least it's not like along or around as long as like heaven was. When it was like heaven nonstop. Hold on, babies. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. It looks like our score went down, doesn't it? I think our score went down. Hold on. Let's compare this online. Let's take a look. Yeah, we went down quite a bit. I wonder what it was. I wonder if the auto overclock bumps the power limits up. It's down across the board, but mainly GPU there. So, let's take a look. Let's go ahead and bump our power limit up all the way, right? YOLO. Let's see if we can get back in the back to the score we're looking for here. I use superposition. Yeah, I have the full license. I just have a whole bunch of runs at Time Spy, so I like it for comparison the most. Alright, anything I like to see? Yes. I am a nerd for high refresh rate, so 360 hertz is just seems cool. Other than that, I mean, that's the biggest one that I can think of off the top of my head. The new Asus, what is it? I think it's Asus Ryzen 4000 laptop looks super thin and slick. So that's cool, but I haven't bought a laptop in a long time. I run MacBooks for laptops because they seem to last forever, funny enough. Or at least the old ones like the 2012 and 2014s and stuff. 2012 to about 2014. So I'm still running like a 2014 MacBook Pro. What else was there? Definitely not excited for the new Intel CPUs at all. I did see a follow-up kind of announcement ensuring people that a high-end Navi GPU was on the way. But we really didn't get enough information on that, unfortunately. So, bummer. Hopefully we will soon. Your first 5700 XT was an MSI reference, and if left alone, it would just sit and throttle. Yeah, so that bug is still around. The fan curve bug, which it's not a bug. Let's be honest. They were trying to make it not loud, and so they just loaded that into the driver, into the Radeon software. I swear, there's no way that QA doesn't catch that the fan curve by default is set to like 30%, right? Like, there's no way somebody didn't catch that. I feel like that was an intentional move. Personally, it definitely feels like it. So, I did check before I put the 5700 XT in here on the latest drivers if it did it, and it did do it. And then if you wanted it to perform at full, you just basically couldn't hear anything. It was so loud. Like, well, I mean, it's notorious. Like, it's the same problem that those cards have had for a long time. So it's not like surprising, right? I think setting that fan curve like they did was surprising and dishonest and impacted customer and user experience with performance. So I think that's bad. I think they should cut that shit out. But, you know, other than that, like, it's kind of expected that they would try to do something. This is a reference model anniversary edition. And it was unbearably loud. we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. We found your dang secret, sir. All right. So that should put us at the top by quite a bit, too. So that's just with the memory overclock. And we went up like 2.7% on the graphics score. I think that's worth. All right, let's start tweaking the GPU core here a little bit. So if we want to go up by, let's say 25 is usually the steps I take, right? So that would be 2100. Wait, hold on. 2105, 2109. All right. 2109. 2108 is what it defaults to. So whatever. Let's pop 2108 and see how this goes. Yeah? I'm down. You bought the Red Dragon to replace it, hooked it up with your B450 Tomahawk and Zen 1 1600, and you updated the BIOS for the board and installed the 3600. The card wouldn't work anymore. Interesting. Yeah, I gave up on getting it to run well on the B450 for me at all. So did you roll back or what? Oh, so you returned it for another Red Dragon? Good luck, man. Man, there's been so many issues with the 5700 XT. It's kind of sad. Because it is a really powerful card for the money. And it's really sad that AMD's drivers have been pretty spotty. Like, I'll have a good release for a while, and then, like, the latest one added back in, like, the hitching in Fortnite, which was gone in the release right before it, and then it came back. And it has to be driver-related, right? Because, like, nothing else is really changed. I mean, obviously we're on water now, but it happened before I put it on water, to clarify. But I was like, why is the most popular game in the world the one that they can't get the drivers right for? Like, it's the most popular game in the world, dude. What's up, Giant Ninja? How you doing? Like, if you're gonna optimize drivers for anything, you probably want to, like, the number one game you need to boot up is going to be Fortnite. Like, period. You're gonna do like Fortnite, League of Legends. Make sure it's pumping out high frames there. CSGO. Just make sure there's no weird, like, hitching and stuff for those titles. And then, yeah, I've heard some issues with the QA. This one actually here got so hot. Check out the thermal paste job on this. Let me see if I can. So, it's all black. It burnt. It's thick. And when I pulled it off, it was almost like pulling off copper. Like, I had to, like, heat it up. It's thick. Maybe not as thick as copper, but it's about as thick as, like, I'm trying to save some of it so I can get B-roll of it. But it's just nasty. It definitely needed to be reapplied. It, like, burned up. So it was rough. Hey, Data Car. Long time no see. What's up, dude? No Apex Legends? Yeah, I guess Apex Legends would be. Well, no. I don't think it's on, like, top 3 of Twitch. What's top 3 of Twitch right now? Fortnite, League's still up there. Other than Just Talking. League, Fortnite, and whatever a popular streamer streaming. What's up, John? Welcome back. So we already got like a 3% increase in performance. And we're going for more. I don't think PUBG's top 3. Now you guys got me questioning what's top 3 on Twitch right now. Oh, that is a surprise. Why? I mean, there's not like a... It's a good game. Don't get me wrong. I'm just surprised it's top 3. Escape from Tarkov, huh? Interesting. Okay, so that bump got us even more. Nice. Okay. These results are looking good. So... pop this out. Total performance bump. Looks like we're looking at like 3.6%. Yeah, we got a pretty good boost over that. 95.37. Okie doke, boys. Not too shabby. Okay, so we're going to go for 25 more, which will put us at 21.33 or so. I'm going to apply that. We'll just keep going till we crash, right? No, I haven't tried to bump the F clock. I mean, that'll fit into GPU overclock just fine. I think the problem with PUBG is even after they made all that money, their first thing that they were going to do was add microtransactions instead of fixing the stuff the community really wanted them to fix. And then instead of taking the blame for Fortnite taking over and just saying, hey, you know, it's probably because we aren't doing as much work in the areas that the community wants us to in improving the game. Instead of just taking the punch there and fixing stuff, they were like, oh no, we're just gonna spend all our time and money into trying to sue Fortnite. It's just a dumb move. It's disingenuous and just silly. I think like they had the money to get the dev time in to fix the things that they wanted the community to fix, and they didn't do it. So I really like when you say getting long in the tooth, I wouldn't expect it to get better because history doesn't show that they're the type of company that's going to focus on fixing the things the community wants fixed. What's going on, Devil May Cry? So you got the 5700 non-XT with the XT BIOS. You're hitting 1880 megahertz on the memory and 2100 on the core. Stable. Satisfied so far. Nice. What third-party AIO did you get? No. Fortnite is owned by Epic. No part of Bluehole. I think they run on the same engine, right? Is PUBG Unreal? But even if that would be even funnier because then Epic owns Fortnite and owns the Unreal Engine. Right? So if PUBG was going to complain about that, they just basically use the free engine and tools that Epic provides to everybody. It definitely doesn't seem smooth enough to be on Unreal, does it? It definitely doesn't seem smooth enough to be on Unreal. I'm feeling frosty. We got through the GPU tests at 2133, boys. No power play because I couldn't get power play to work anymore. I might have to look at it again later. Not tonight, though. So we'll have to see what this score is. I'm betting around like 4,600 or something. Could go up more. I don't know. Mike, look, what's going on? You just got the power play mod installed. You're messing with it. Memory clock's high on the Red Devil. Were you able to get... So I tried power play yesterday, just messing around with it, and the software was locking my clock to 20... not clock, sorry. It was locking the clock. Anytime I tried to overclock it with power play installed, it would lock the core clock to 300 and just stop working. So, I don't know what I got to do there. Something funny. We're over 10,000 on the graphics score, boys. It's not quite the 9,600 though, huh? I was a little off. We got like 60 points out of that. Well, hold on. I mean, that's... Isn't that RTX 2080 speeds? It's getting close. No, it's not close. Hold on. No, it's not close at all. I don't think. Well, no, I guess it is getting closer. 11,000. And that's this is a RTX on water. RTX 2080 on water. That was last year's land build. All right. So we're going to go up another 25. So we'll be at 2158. I have very little confidence in this, but here we go. Here we go. Tencent is the connection not near as exciting. Yeah. Tencent's one of those weird ones where, like, you want to say that you don't want to support them, but they have a little bit of ownership of a little bit of everything. It's like playing games and not buying something from Tencent is kind of like trying to work at Walmart and not buy anything from Walmart. That's a crash. Shabam! All right, so our settings were 2133. And yeah, so it was 2133. Maybe we can bump up a little more. We'll try. So we'll cut that in half. Usually I start going up by 10. So we'll go to like 2143 or something like that. There you go, Mike Loke. We're on the same page. Around 2150. Or can't get to 2150. The best I ever got was a 5700 XT non-anniversary edition. I wish I would have kept that one instead of this one, but I kept this one because it was an anniversary edition. But that one clocked to, with power play, clocked to like 2190 or something stupid. Tyler, I can't check the temp. It's crashed right now. I don't know what the temp was at that point. Oh, but we can do a temp test for you once we finish the overclocking. Hold on. Let me get this back up, though. Oh, that's part of overclocking, Tyler. Doesn't really feel that bad. I'm used to it. You push it as far as you go, and you roll it back. No! So this controller keeps failing. Look, I'll show you guys. And I have to unplug it and plug it back in. Watch the CPU. Oh, it's working again. Never mind. So there's a borrow like fan controller I just ordered. Nope, there it goes. See how it does that? Son of a There's a borrow like fan controller, and I seem to have gotten, it's a fan RGB controller, and I seem to have gotten a defunct one. So it doesn't report to the motherboard all the time, like it disconnects and reconnects to the motherboard. So it needs to be replaced. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. That's where that CPU fan error is going. But even if it like defaults and the motherboard can't read it, the controller keeps spinning, so it's fine. I don't know what the PNW is, so I'm going to say no, probably not. I'm in Texas. All right. Oh, yeah. Nope. All right. So crank that up. We go fine tuning controls. 2133 was our last good one. And our memory was like 1830, right? Yeah. So we're going to pump up here, and we're going to try to go up by like, I don't know, let's go up by 15. Let's go to 2148. Seems fair. 2147. Sure, I'll compromise with you. Let's roll that. Let me quit wallpaper engine, because sometimes it'll do like a delayed like and then apply something. All right. Oh, should we tune the fan? Just kidding. There's no fan to tune. Should we mess with that fan power curve? Just joking. Like you have to clarify that with any tech content. Sometimes I don't, just to see what happens in the comments. Oh. What was it? Using the finger to put the paste on the RTX 2080. I think that's my favorite one so far. Literally triggered everyone. Like that dislike ratio is not good. And it makes me laugh every time. I'm just like, cool. Well, we're also on a PCIe 4 NVMe drive. Devil. No. Uh-oh. I know what happened. Hold on, let me do this real quick. I bet it kicked it. So we gotta do this again. Okay. Stupid. Nope, the clock speed's stuck. Yeah. Huh, let's reboot. Classic! Which monitor would I recommend for 1440p? What is that new LG IPS 1 millisecond? FreeSync? And G-Sync certified? I want one, but I have the Dell right now. But to be fair, I got this Dell 1440p G-Sync monitor for like, I think it was on sale. It was one of those like in-store on sale at Best Buy for $2.99, which is just stupid cheap for what it is. But it's TN. So yeah, it's a LG IPS 1 millisecond 1440p FreeSync G-Sync monitor. I'll try to find the link for you here in a bit. Alright, Radeon. Did you pick up that you need to do stuff this time, or... There it goes. Alright. What, we were going for like 2148 or something? 2147? And... What is this trash? Oh. Maybe that explains the issue. Power up. Apply. Okay, so I have the Dell 27-inch. Nice to trying to kill stock. I bought mine last year. That's a good price. To be honest, but it won't work with FreeSync. So there's that. My LAN monitor's Acer Predator 75 Hz FreeSync monitor. 1080p, 25-inch. I like that monitor. It's only like $100. It's stupid cheap. It's a good LAN monitor because then I don't have to worry about it getting busted up or nothing. Yeah, but you're not going to get the FreeSync or G-Sync, Kieran. It's a big difference. You're also not going to get the response times. Nope. Okay, so I think it's trying to tell me... What is this trash? Hold on, let's try again. So I think that's crashing it, to be honest. I think 2133's our best bet. And then it's like resetting the advanced controls here for some reason. So I think 2133's are top. Let's just verify it'll run right. And then we'll overclock memory. Ever since I went 1 millisecond, I couldn't really. Ever since I went 144 1 millisecond, the response time on anything, at least with mouse and keyboard, it's a little different with controller. I feel like games I'll play on my TV. Forza. What else? I don't know. And Tangled, we've been, is it Tangled? Not Tangled. What's the yarn balls again? I play that with my daughter. Unravel. Unravel 2. Stuff like that. It's a good game. It's a really good game. Alright, yeah, so it was just basically kind of pseudo crashing. It wasn't crashing, it was crashing without crashing, essentially. No, so no power plays involved here yet at all. Nothing like that, John. I might try a power play. But it tanked the system. I had to reinstall the driver. What was it? Yesterday or day before yesterday. I just tried it for shits and gigs and was unsuccessful. So I probably won't do that tonight because I have limited time tonight. But I'll get power play working like sometime over the weekend or something. See if I can. Oh, and I need to get hardware info back open. For Tyler. Sorry, Tyler. I forgot to do that. I'm not really worried about it because it was sitting, I think, at like max 48C or 50C or something earlier. Ooh, I like using MSI Afterburner until I tried to use it with the 5700 XT the first time. Well, that's not good. Wrecked. So it's definitely not a stable overclock, huh? That was CPU. What's up, Iconic? How you doing? Yeah, it froze on the CPU test, which is weird. Let me double check and make sure the BIOS settings didn't get changed real quick. Should just be... You know, it's probably because it reported that stupid fan controller probably reported that the CPU fan died or something. Almost guaranteed that's what happened. All right, here we go. You doing good? Awesome. Caught this from the start. So we're at, what is it? 2133 megahertz on the core. No power play. And 1830 on the memory right now. And the GPU score was over 10,000 in Time Spy. Last run. Last successful run. And we just had 2 crashes. I tried to push to 18, what was it? Or 2148 and that failed. So, it is what it is. All right, let's grab hardware info. Not forget it this time. So you're looking at getting the new MSI optics flat screen for $350, waiting on reviews. Man, I don't know. There's too many good monitors that appear to be slated for 2020. I'd be hesitant. I'd be super hesitant on a new monitor. Personally. I haven't seen it though. So it's 165 hertz, 1 millisecond FreeSync. Sounds pretty good. Is it IPS? About to start your 3950X 5700XT build soon? Nice. Okay. So I think this is probably going to just be our final settings, to be honest with you. Until we try power play. Okie doke. Let's check idle temps. Okay, CPU package says max 82C. So it did push that really high with PBO, huh? Ah, that's packaged though. Okay. I scratched that. I can probably get a little higher. And then CPU 69C on boot, starting all that shit up. Alright, GPU is what we're worried about. So GPU temperature sitting at 41C. Memory junction temperature at 54C. Let's see. VDDC temperature 39C. Hotspot temperature 42C. Yeah, everything's pretty good. I'm not a big VA panel fan. Have they gotten better over the years or recently? I wouldn't get VA then. If you haven't owned one, I'm going to advise against it. TN or IPS? TN for like the budget, high refresh rate. Mike, you use the 55Q8FN Samsung FreeSync? Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Is that the one that's at Best Buy too? Yeah, I have the Dell TN 1440. So I thought we were going to have a little more headroom on the 3600, but we do not. So I probably will get some GLID GC Extreme in or some Grizzly. Because we have, I mean, what did it max out at yesterday with PBO? It's like 80C. I am pretty impressed though. So the system, we're running a single 360 rad. 30 millimeter, like not even that thick. Hey Zim, what's going on? NTH1. Is 3600 bottlenecked? No, it's not throttling or anything. It's not thermal throttling, at least. It would have to get like 8. No, it'd have to get like 10 more degrees hotter to start getting thermal throttled. Is it bottlenecked by the GPU? No. GPU's probably bottlenecked by the 3600. But minuscule, right? Like not enough to justify the price of like a more expensive CPU at this point. That's where it's getting now. Like 3600 is just too good for the price. Gets you into all the good features like the PCI Express 4.0 and all that. Ah, bummer, Zim. You can catch me up later. Hope you get it figured out. I mean, that's the same price as like G-Lid, GC Extreme. Yes, Zim. Benchmarking fun. We'll see if it crashes here again. If it doesn't, then yeah, this is our final benchmark, guys. Because even going like 10 megahertz up on the memory, which I guess makes sense, right? Should we try 10 megahertz on the memory again? No, that's too good. I like that score. I like a nice stable 9616 on this build. That seems pretty ballin'. Go 5. At that point, I don't know that we're really doing anything, right? Alright, so yeah, that's the best score we've gotten so far. I think our our CPU score went up. Probably because that fan thing stopped messing around. Alright, we're gonna try it. Okay, so temperatures on the GPU. Max temperature on the GPU core, 57 degrees Celsius. Max temperature on the memory junction is the hottest there. It looks, oh no, hotspot got hot. 78C. And then the hotspot, 90C. Which I don't know where that node is or where that's plugged in. So if that's the hottest spot on the GPU though, I think we'll be good. The memory's staying nice and cool. Let's check CPU real quick. I am curious what it hit. No. So the CPU hit 70C. Package 82C. Doesn't have a per core though. It's annoying. It's the highest score on TimeSpy I've ever got. I don't know. It's a good question. You could see. I don't even know if you can sort that. Can you even sort that by score? Never tried to sort by score. Yeah, it doesn't let me sort. like at all. I'd say it was probably the NVLink 2080s, if I could find them. That would be my bet if I was a betting man. Yeah, there it is. This is probably it. This is probably the highest score I've ever gotten. 20,000 GPU score with two 2080s. Yeah, we decreased temps all across the board for sure. For sure. I'm pretty happy with it. All right, so we're going to try to go up 10. I think something else weird or funky driver happened last time. So what I want to do is actually try to overclock the memory. Yeah, we got time for like one more run. No, we could do the F clock too. I think we're gonna get no. Can't really tell if any of these are better. I always forget to let the temperature go down too. For the highest score. That doesn't really matter. So if you had like a Ryzen chip and NVIDIA GPU, there's like 0 point to overclocking, huh? At that point anymore. Tech's getting more and more boring. I mean, other than like the obviously, if you're gonna go do it for competition and do hacks and stuff. Yeah, the 1080 Ti. I have one. I like it. Had it for a long time now. What, 3 years? 4 years? 3 years? It's in the main rig. If you're gonna edit video, I recommend NVIDIA. At least on Adobe Premiere. Too many weird things happen on AMD in Premiere. Workloads. But for DaVinci in like Linux, Radeon's pretty good. Hey, we completed. What do I like more than the 1080 Ti? But our score went down. Alright, yeah, then it's 1830 it is. That is the final overclock. How do I save this? Save this profile. Do not. Overclock, no power play. I think that's clear enough for me to know what that is. So I'll do the F clock for you. Hold on. See if we get anything better out of that, and I'm going to bed. Highest you found is 20,440. I think there's higher, Clint. Because you got, I think the 2080 Ti's and SLI would smash that. I don't know when the CPU stops keeping up, though. Alright, so we're going to try this. 1833. What's stock F clock? I mean, the only reason I wouldn't really be able to hit that is because I do have, I don't know, between the NVMe drive and the GPU being on 4.0. This is silly. Okay, it loaded it. Alright, cool. Alright. Drum roll, Zim. Oh, yeah. So I don't know if I would want to do that, John. If that's the F clock on the memory, I'm going to predict that with the Neo we get a lower score, but I could be wrong. Because I thought you said it didn't affect your memory speed. But if it's if it's the F clock for the memory speed, then that would be 36, whatever, 77, 36, 66. Yeah. Yeah, this is Trident Z Neo. And the last time I tried to get it to go, I didn't try to get it to go way higher. Nice, you got the 1900 memory overclock? It is supposed to be 1-to-1. Or, yeah, 2-to-1. With whatever your memory clock is. Well, they separated it, right? On the X570 and 3000 series or whatever. So it's not as dependent. Because it used to be, it would directly affect memory, which is why memory was the biggest deal on Ryzen. But I'm already probably running at 1833, right? Because I'm at 3600. Yeah, a little lower. So if I wanted to overclock, yeah, I'd have to go above that. I'd have to go like basically above it if I was actually overclocking it. But I better go to bed anyways, actually. So that is going to wrap it up. I just realized I've been on close-up this whole time. The whole ending there. But I think we're good to go. I don't know. Thanks for catching that. Jeez, guys. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, basically we got a score of... Well, so let's wrap that up, right? So on the GPU without power play, we hit... 2133 on the GPU core clock and 1830 megahertz on the memory overclock, and we scored like 9620 on Time Spy base, so not Time Spy Extreme or anything like that. Thanks everybody for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe down below if you're watching on YouTube later. Thanks everybody that was here live. John, Mike, Eric, Zim, Pete Dog, Zim Pirate. see. I don't know if I'm missing anybody else. Kieran, thank you guys. You rock. See you next Tuesday.